Hello, Stampers! It is Tuesday, and welcome to your daily dose of stamping therapy. Today, we're going to be making some cuteness with the Gangs All Mirror Sale-A-Bration stamp set. So this stamp set is one of the free ones for every $50 you spend, and you have until next Tuesday, so 1 week left of Sale-A-Bration. I will be placing an order on Thursday, so if there's anything you'd like me to add to that order, then let me know, and I can place it with mine, or you can also place your orders online. So this card is actually one of the cards that is in the class that I planned on having on Thursday, but now I'm going to do it online with you, as well as make up all of these cards for packets. So if you're interested in one of these card packets, then let me know in the comments below. There's a total of 5 cards in the packet, and I will be making all of the cards for you and then mailing them off to you. So you'll still get the samples to be able to use to recreate at home with your own supplies. And I'm making like a giant mess. So I'm pulling all of the supplies out of the envelopes, and then we're gonna make all of them. I think there's like 6 or something, but boy, this looks like a lot of stuff. So we're just gonna start with folding all of our card bases. So when you jump on, give a shout out so that I can say hello. One of the ways that I like to do my card bases is I like to sort of line it up here and line up both corners so that I know that they're like matched up, and then sort of push back towards that crease, and then take the bone folder to really strengthen that crease down. So by doing that, like, you know, sometimes if you like push here and go out, then you find out it ends up being not lined up. So this way I line it up out there and then push back. Hello. Hey, I'm here to help you not do dishes any day you want. So just let me know, and you can jump on for a daily dose of stamping therapy. So I hit go on my dishwasher, and the last few dishes I left on the counter, and I'll do those with the supper dishes. So got to take advantage once the baby is down and get some work done. We did go outside this morning for a quick walk because it's really not that warm out. So bundled her up in a coat and put a blankie around her legs, and we went for a walk around the neighborhood a little bit and on the trail. We did see, and it was super cute. I felt like I need to do it here at home, but I don't know if she would leave it in the window. But we did see a teddy bear in the window. We did also see a cat. I mean, someone didn't put it there like permanently. The cat just jumped there. So it's not a permanent fixture. And a dog at the window. And we saw a few people who were out walking their pets. One kid was mowing the lawn, and it made me, like, you could smell that grass, and makes me so excited. Spring is coming. It's raining. Well, it is raining this afternoon. It actually started right before I came down here to do this. It was supposed to be raining like last night into today, and when I woke up and saw a little bit of sunshine for like 10 minutes, I got super excited, but then the clouds rolled in and now it's raining. So we took advantage of the morning on getting a walk in super early. Well, it wasn't super early, it was 10 o'clock. But we got it in before the rain began. Going outside and getting some of that fresh air helps me not feel so like stuck indoors. So it helps me kind of feel like things are just normal. This is just we decided not to go to school today or something. Although that would not be a decision I would make. She'd be going to school. And I think she would rather go to school than stay home too, because she absolutely loves it. It's not real school anyway. It's just like play day. We have been singing and dancing to some of the songs that they sing there. But I have a feeling I don't know the moves that they do there, so she's kind of looking at me like, that's not right. But what are you going to do? It's still kind of fun to dance and sing along. Some of them are really crazy. But that's what makes them fun for kids, I feel. And then I get them stuck in my head for the rest of the day, which is the greatest part ever, right? So if you're just jumping on, this is the card that we're making. And it uses the Sale-A-Bration stamp set Gangs All Mirror. And don't forget, Sale-A-Bration ends next Tuesday. And this is part of the class that I was supposed to have later this week. So since we can't have that class, then let me know if you're interested in purchasing the card samples. So I'm going to make all of the card samples, and if you would like that set of cards, whether you want to use them to dissect and make as samples for your own collection, or whether you want to just get them to send out to your friends and family. Either way, let me know. I only have a limited amount of these packets, so when they're gone, they're gone. You can either let me know in the comments or you can message me. So on this one, I stamped the greeting in the middle and then did all those little like bead decoration things, the little jewels off to the side. So for this set, I decided to just stamp the greeting off to the side so that then I can do those jewels off to this side. So hopefully that works out. I'm not going to color all of these with you guys on camera because coloring takes a little bit of focus and I don't usually talk and color at the same time. And you know I'd rather talk to you guys. So I am just going to assemble these and I will color them all tonight while watching TV. Hi Karen, welcome. Don't forget that if you're just now jumping on, give me a little hello so that I know who all's here, and I'll give you a shout out back too. And I'm out of adhesive. But I have some more sitting right here so I don't have to get up and go get it. My Stampin' Up! Order with more adhesive needs to come real fast because I'm definitely burning through this stuff real quick during this quarantine. So this is, hi Laura, welcome. Love this set. Yes, it is so, so cute. I will also show you guys how I did the inside of this, because it's super cute. I did some masking so that the greeting flows a little bit better. but it says, "We're here for you." Hi, Brenda. Welcome. So it says, "We're here for you." And then there's a greeting that says, "From all of us." But I wanted it to say, like, "We're here from you," or "We're here for you." All of us, like really, all of us are here for you. But I didn't want to say "from all of us." I just wanted to say "all of us." So I masked the "from" off of it. And the inside of the card just has that "all of us," and it has that cute little lizard. He's adorable. So yeah, again, I'll say that I do have a limited amount of these kits. And if you're interested in one of them, I will make all the cards for this class that we're not having. And I'll be selling the pre-made card kits. So I'm just wrapping the ribbon around to the back side and securing it with a dimensional. And then I'm going to fill in with more dimensionals because that's what I do. I overuse dimensionals because I love them. And at this point, I don't think I'm going to run out of dimensionals during quarantine or before my order shows up. During quarantine, yes, but I have an order coming, so I'm not concerned yet. I'll let you know how it goes as the week goes on. Oops. Have you ever put something on a card and realized it wasn't sticking and got all confused and everything, and then found out it was because you didn't actually peel the backs off of your dimensionals? Raise your hand. I've done that. Been there. So I'm just adding a little dab of adhesive to the front side right there between the meerkats and the greeting, just so that it stays whenever I go to flip it over. And you can always add a little dab of adhesive back here too, but that's not really necessary. And you don't want to add too much of the adhesive to where then it's like sticky out here, because then when you push your card down, it like sticks and doesn't stick and it's all over the place. So the question of the day every day is, what is everybody having for supper? And I feel like we're on repeat now because we're having that awesome Alfredo pizza again. Partially because we still have a little bit left of the Alfredo sauce, and before it goes bad, I want to use it up. And partially because it's really good and easy. So that's what we're going for. I feel like food boredom is going to happen really fast here at this house. And that's when I'm going to start raiding the cabinets and just going for like every crazy snack food we possibly have or something like that. Something with hamburger. Okay, so let's see. You could have burgers. We also have something called like burger mushy soup. So I think it's kind of like hamburger helper, but it's pretty much like cream of mushroom soup and hamburger, and then we eat it with rice. But like you kind of like water down the cream of mushroom soup with some milk. You can, of course, add like veggies or mushrooms or things like that in it. Food boredom has already set in. So the stores have been ransacked, and like the last few times that we went to Aldi, which is our main shopping, grocery shopping, then, and this was like before any of this even happened, then they didn't have a ton of options. And so I didn't really I wasn't that concerned. I was like, we still have some in the freezer. Not much, but some. And so next week I'll try again. Because I normally grocery shop every Monday. Well, then this craziness happened and they definitely got ransacked. And so we got nothing, but we have chicken in the freezer. And so it's like chicken this, chicken that. What are we having for supper tonight? Something with chicken. And I'm kind of over it already. And normally we eat like chicken 80% of the time. But I think it's the fact that like we're so limited and like I know it's not going to change, that I'm just feeling like, like I just want to go nuts and not have chicken. So yeah. And I also think this is the last week that I have shrimp to eat for Friday for Lent. And so I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next Friday unless we end up going to the store. Chicken taco salad. That sounds yummy. I did mix up my own like taco seasoning because I feel like I always buy taco seasoning, but then like I just want like a little bit of it here and there. Because I eat a lot of my like lunches are like the leftover chicken from the night before or something, and I've started eating them on like a flatbread, like taco style. So I just want to like sprinkle some on. So I made some of my own with stuff that we had in the cabinets, and it's super, super yummy. Homemade chicken strips, yes, we do make that a lot, or not a lot, but we do make that. It's kind of messy though. It does use eggs, and my daughter loves eggs, so because you're having hamburger because we can't, so that's why. So what is everybody's favorite pizza topping? Hi, Casey. My husband's is for sure pepperoni. I'm kind of all over this. Like I like chicken on pizza. I definitely like a chicken Alfredo, like we're having tonight. But I also love a good meat lovers too. I'm not a huge vegetable person. Like I like mushrooms and stuff like that. But like a veggie pizza is definitely a no-go for me. So here's the little lizard dude. And I'm just going to stamp him in the corner. The color that I use to stamp all of these is soft suede. But yeah, let me know your pizza toppings. I know it's very controversial for people to put pineapple on pizza. So let me know, are you a pineapple lover or hater on pizza? Pizza, white sauce, which any? Pineapple is yum with bacon? Like real bacon or like Canadian bacon? I do like a good sausage pizza, but I'm going to say that I'm not a huge fan of sausage pizza like out and about. I sometimes feel like it's like rabbit food or something. Like it's not like real sausage. I like a good real sausage pizza. Pineapple but with no ham. So then what do you eat with your pineapple? Because usually it's ham and pineapple. Okay, so for stamping this, there's like two different ways you could do it. Actually, there's a million ways that you could do it. So you can stamp it like this and slowly work your way in, making sure to not hit the word from. Actual bacon pieces. Okay, Casey. I do like a good bacon or Canadian bacon on mine. And then I'm just going to stamp all of us. The other thing you could do is just wing it and do it like this. Clean off any extra with your finger. Make sure to use a different finger every time and make sure that you're not putting more on there. Cheese. I'm a huge cheese lover though. Three more to go. Let's hope I can get this. The other ways that you could do it is you could always put like a piece of tape or like a Post-it note over that section. So like you ink up the whole thing and then Post-it note over the part you don't want and then stamp down. And I totally almost inked up the whole thing right there. It was like I went down and then I was like, whoa, and went off to the side. So nailed it. I got all of the from all of us. So now I can just add that to the inside. I'll clean my stamps later. So if you're new, jumping on, this is the card that we're making. And it's one of the cards from the class that got canceled this week. So if you're interested in purchasing the card samples from that class, then let me know. I do have a limited number of those card packets, but I can mail you those samples. There are 5 total ones. Yesterday I made 1. Today I have 2 that I'm making. There's this one as well as this cute strawberry one. And then there's 2 more, which I will be making sometime this week. Some of them, like one of them, it's a little bit more time consuming to make, so that one will probably be on its own daily dose of stamping therapy because it does a technique with masking and creating a sunset. So it would be mailing the full cards because it uses Sale-A-Bration stuff. So in case you didn't have those, I guess if you did want the packet, I could mail you the other 3, but I've already done 2 of the cards. So it would be mailing you the card samples. They're already complete. Ready to mail out. So then you can always use them to just mail out and enjoy, or you can use them as samples for your own crafting. And I'm going to use the Take Your Pick tool and the putty end to add my little jewels. So I just kind of press on like the side of the jewel and like push it off. Super, super cute. I'm going to see. Maybe I can set it like right there. But then you can't really see like what I'm doing behind it here. One of the things, hi Faye, welcome. One of the things that I did want to mention with Sale-A-Bration coming to a close, but also with the new the annual catalog is ending at the end of May. So we always know that designer series paper and the in colors are all retiring. So if you want any of those, now is the time to stock up because they are still available. The closer it gets to that end date, the more that stuff starts to sell out. So stock up on it now while it's still available and earn Sale-A-Bration goodies with stocking up. What jewels am I using? They are the in color faceted gems. So they are kind of bulky. Let's see, they're kind of chunky and they have that fun little iridescent look and shine. And they come in all of the in colors. These are the current in colors that just came out a year ago. So they're still going to be around for one more year. So it's Seaside Spray, which is the color that I used, the ribbon, the jewels, and the background. So Seaside Spray, Purple Posy, Terracotta Tile, Pretty Peacock, and Rococo Rose. So that's the jewels that I used for these. And then I'm just going to color all of the little meerkats later. And I used soft suede Stampin' Blends to color the meerkats. And then for the inside guy, I don't even know, where's my original? It's the colored one. Here it is. I did, you can't even really tell, but the little lizard has green spots, and I used Mossy Meadow. And then I did him in the soft suede. But you could really do him in any colors you wanted. So that is that card set. And now we're going to do this one. So this one is super cute. I did this one on my YouTube channel last week, I think it was. I think so. So the awesome concept about this is you can use this same card style for lots of different occasions. So I used the Witty Sisms. Okay, it just said trying to reconnect, and it quickly reconnected, so I think we might be good. I hope you're all still there. But the awesome thing about this stamp set is the greeting and the image are all one image, all one stamp. So it's really simple to just stamp it down as your focal point with your greeting and your image, and then color it in, and then add these. These are neutral, so you can use them for anything. The other thing, you can always swap out this color. So for example, in the video tutorial that I did a graduation card, and my niece is a hawk, and their colors are green, so I did it in green. You could also do it in a yellow, like a crushed curry, for that golden look. And that would probably work for a lot of schools. But you could otherwise do the school color. Because this image is so small, you could add some jewels to the top and bottom. The other option is you could die cut one of the smaller squares, the layering squares that I used for this. So you could always die cut a smaller one like that. And I used the banner triple punch to get all of those little banner tips. One of the other fun things I did on the inside of this card is I moved from my Stampin' Blends to my regular markers, and I omitted everything else on here. And I stamped just the strawberry on the inside. So how cute is that? Hi Cindy, welcome. So we're just going to fold all of our card bases. I went with Smoky Slate because again, I wanted to go with a very like neutral tone for most of the card so that I could mix and match it with, you know, other different looks from that same Witticisms stamp set. So for this one, I might actually stamp different images from that Witticisms stamp set just so that I can have some fun with it. So if you do want one of these card packets that has the 5 cards from the class, then you can always let me know which greeting you want, and I will see what I can do to make that happen. So as I make them and everything, I'm just going to be packaging them up to send them out. But if there's a specific one that you want, make sure to let me know as soon as possible, and I'll try to make sure that you get that one. So there's all of our smoky slate card bases. And then there's the greetings. And I'm just going to be stamping these in Memento Black. So I think we're going to do maybe 1 or 2 of the babies. We'll do 2. And then I think I'm going to do another berry. Just because he's cute too. And then I really like the chinchilla, but I don't think he fits on this label. Oh, he so does. So I'm totally adding him. He goes the other direction. So he's going to go like this. So I'm just going to turn those cards that direction and we'll be golden. So I'm going to do the last 2 with the chinchilla. He's just so cute. Okay, and then for these, I am actually going to clean them off because I will show you, got it on my thumb a little bit. I'm going to show you how I colored in just that strawberry so that you can stamp it on the inside of your card. You could also stamp it on your envelope too and really decorate it up. So you can't actually use Stampin' Blends direct to your stamp because since they're alcohol, then they dry like instantly. So that doesn't work. But you can use your regular markers and stamp it down after you've colored it. So I'm just going to color the leaves, or the stem, I should say. And the strawberry with the dots. And I'm using like the fat marker tip because that's the one that gives the most like ink. And then if you fear that it's taken too long and you think it might be dried, you can just huff on it. And that warm, moist breath of yours will then stamp or re-moisten the ink and stamp it down. Now, a lot of times you can get a second one out of it and it's just like a lighter version of it. But I'm going to go ahead and re-ink it. Fabulous. So that's for those two. I will do the chinchillas on the other ones. And I don't really think I'm going to do the little baby carriage for the other one. So I might just find a greeting to stamp on the inside. But then I'm just going to layer those on to the scallop rectangle. And then I'll show you how I did those banners. Let me go get my banner triple punch. So I have strips of white, black, and silver, not silver foil, silver glimmer. So pretty silver glimmer. The silver glimmer is 3/4 of an inch. So I'm just going to slide it back in all the way, centered, and punch. And I'm going to go ahead and do both ends because I'm going to end up using probably this whole strip. So you really just need a little bit of it. So you can just determine how much you need, trim off, and then punch again, trim, punch again, trim. So I'll probably get 3 or 4 out of this strip here. So I'll do a little on this end, a little on that end, and then punch it again. The Whisper White, this one is 1 inch long. And so I have both ends, so there's 2. And then the Basic Black is also 1 inch. So I'm just gonna slide it in, and there I have 2. So like this one, I'll just trim in half, and there's my 2. Now I do need to remember that my chinchilla, I'm going to do my banners going sideways. So for that one, I might have longer banners because it'll take longer strips to fill in going this direction. But that's okay. So that's all I'm going to do on camera with you guys because like I said, I'm going to color and coloring just takes forever and I usually focus more. Rather than talking. So those are the 2 cards for today's Stamping Therapy. And they are 2 of the 5 cards in the class Cute as Can Be that was supposed to be this Thursday. So since I'm not having that, then I am selling the pre-done cards so that you can have those if you would like. I do have a limited number of kits, so let me know in the comments if you'd like one of those, or you can always message me and I'll get one of those set aside for you. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope that you are getting through all of this chaos well. If there's anything I can do to help near or far, I would love to do that. So definitely reach out. I'm here for all of you guys and love, hugs, and prayers to all of you. Have a great afternoon and evening. Bye-bye.